Today we're introducing Pier House, and more importantly, one of the last meaningful low-rise waterfront opportunities in the entire GTA. This is the land's finite. You can intensify it, but you can't create more of it. And when you're combining waterfront land with low density and true classic townhome ownership, that's where real differentiation begins. This will be the only above grade site within Lakeview Village, and your only opportunity to buy classic product like this in this incredible master plan. This is the balance that buyers are looking for. Lake Ontario at your doorstep, but 20 minutes to downtown Toronto. Buyers here are in an incredible position where they don't have to choose between lifestyle and connectivity anymore. Pier House delivers both. Let's zoom out for a second to introduce Lakeview Village. It's a massive 177-acre master plan waterfront community and the most extensive low-impact development waterfront in Canada. On the waterfront in Canada. Projects of this scale simply do not come around anymore. This isn't just residential development, it's a complete, walkable, bikeable waterfront district with over 45 acres of green space, access to over 450 acres of nearby parkland, 64 acres of conservation, and a 20-acre innovation district that will bring employment and long-term economic stability to the community. This community is being built around the 15-minute city concept, where all daily needs are within walking or cycling distance to align with world-leading standards for sustainable and healthy living. With its own beach access, over 3.5 kilometers of newly built waterfront trails that will connect all the way from Oakville to Ajax, over 2.5 kilometers of accessible shoreline, 4 major park systems with over $90 million spent on redevelopment and design of those parks, and destination dining, retail, and services. This is long-term master plan thinking at its best, designed around permanence, connectivity, and how people actually want to live. The Pier of Lakeview Village is the longest on the Great Lakes, and that's not just the statistics, that is the defining landmark of the entire community. Once revitalized, it will become a true destination for the city, a fully activated shoreline designed for socializing, events, boating, and everyday enjoyment. The views are absolutely incredible. They're already there. You can walk out to the pier and see them for yourself today. And that's the one thing that won't change, those incredible views. If we zoom out a little bit further, you'll see that Pier House sits right at the gateway to Lakeview Village, connecting the pier, the future Lakeview Square, and Lakeshore Road. That positioning gives residents seamless access to both the energy of the new master plan community and the strength of the established neighborhood community that's already in place. And within a master plan of this scale, gateway positioning carries something valuable: visibility, convenience, and a distinct identity. In this location, you are only 20 minutes to downtown Toronto, 7 minutes to Port Credit, minutes to Long Branch Go, TTC, QEW 427, and all with Lake Ontario at your door. The future Myway station right in the community will take you right to Go and downtown Mississauga. That balance of waterfront calm and city access is extremely difficult to replicate. The existing neighborhood infrastructure supports long-term value. Amazing waterfront parks, Marie Curtis Park, the brand new and about to open Jim Tovey Conservation just east of us, Lakefront Promenade and Yacht Club, Lakeview and Toronto golf courses, and very strong schools, just to name a few, as well as the established retail of Lakeshore Road, Port Credit, and Sherway Gardens, all just minutes away. Buyers today are cautious, and they're not just buying square footage, we know that. They're buying those long-term fundamentals. And this location has it all when it comes to that. When you have a product that is this remarkable, the product has to rise to that level. Pier House was designed to do exactly that. As we've said, waterfront land is rare, classic townhome ownership on the waterfront is even more limited, and Pier House is the only above grade classic townhome site in Lakeview Village. And architecturally, Pier House was designed to feel that way. It's elevated and distinct. You'll see it in all the details: bespoke elevations, premium brick, fluted stucco, curated color palettes that give the streetscape real character. This isn't just repetitive suburban townhome product. It's cohesive, design-forward enclave that will look just as strong from now as it does on day one. Characteristically, Pier House is also distinct because of its features: spacious, three-story living, private front doors, private driveways, attached above-grade private garages, private backyards or double balconies, 2 to 5 bedrooms, bright, open, modern living, dining, and kitchens. No compromise between space and location. No compromise, attainable homeownership. A product like this doesn't happen by accident. When you're creating the only classic townhome offering in a master plan of this scale, execution matters, and that starts with the builder. With over 50 years of experience, Brandhaven has built thousands of homes across southern Ontario. They are award-winning, design-forward, quality-driven, and known for providing lasting value. Brandhaven's legacy is built on craftsmanship and a commitment to delivering the best built home at any price. Beautiful design backed by decades of trust. And in today's market, builder credibility matters more than ever. Pier House buyers are not just buying a floor plan, they are buying confidence. This site plan shows the positioning, gateway exposure, proximity to Lakeshore Road, as we are standing right now just meters north of the site's border. You can see the adjacency to parks and future amenities and the future school that is just south of us. This is a technical piece to orient you to our product offering and where we're located within Lakeview Village. Now let's look at the collections at Pier House, each designed for a different buyer profile. So starting with our 21-foot wide back-to-backs, 1,255 to 1,670 square feet, 2 to 3 bedrooms of 2.5 bath, 2 spacious balconies, attached garage and driveway space, room for 2 cars, a perfect ideal condo alternative, entry-level price point with all the benefits of low-rise traditional living, perfectly efficient layouts and gorgeous exteriors. These are located lining the creek on the eastern edge and also sitting in the center of the site plan. Next, we have our 16-foot rear lane series with 1,735 square feet to over 2,000, 3 bedrooms with an optional ground floor bedroom, 2 full-width terraces, and up to 4.5 baths. Perfect for move-up buyer, coming from a condo, first-time buyers, young couples. This main living level space is unencumbered with windows through front to back, spacious feeling, and great for living or entertaining. This product lines Jim Toby Boulevard and is the star of our pure rendering shot with the view out the front door straight down to the lake. Now we have our 18-foot, 3-story garden series from 1,815 to 1,915 square feet. 3 bedrooms plus another optional 4th bedroom on the ground floor, up to 4.5 bath, walk out to private backyard. This product is a standout and some of the only townhomes in Lakeview Village with true private backyards. A very unique and special offering of product really anywhere in the GTA, but especially in Lakeview Village. Located on the north and east corner of our site. And then lastly, we have our 20-foot rear lane series with over 2,100 square feet, up to 5 bedrooms, all have 2-car garage, 2 parking spaces in the driveway for a total of 4 car parking, 2 large terraces, and a spacious product with all the features of a detached home, just minus the log maintenance. These are located on the southern edge of our site plan. Now let's talk about one of the places where Brandhaven also really shines, and that is in their interior finishes. Enduring design and attainable luxury with qualities that buyers truly value. Their award-winning interiors offer bright layouts and natural flow between living, dining, and kitchen. This is purposeful space meant to be lived in. Brandhaven's fresh thinking kitchens are feature-filled, functional, and designed as the true heart of the home. The family-centric plans offer 2 to 5 bedrooms and options for space growth. The finished lower-level options on some plans, buyers who want adaptability can have it, with an extra rec room, home office, or fitness studio. And Brandhaven's FlexFit gives buyers flexibility and a custom home feel. It gives options for floor plan changes right at time of sale to suit their needs, including guest suites, additional baths, and luxury ensuite options. The flexibility protects long-term livability and also resale appeal. Attached garages with direct access, private and practical with real convenience and room for storage. Private balconies, backyards or terraces, outdoor living without compromise. Part of the Brandhaven difference is their fresh thinking features, extra value at no extra cost, higher design that is included in the price. From big value items like quartz countertops and engineered oak flooring, oak stairs and railings, down to detailed touches like shower niches, USB outlets, cotton hand drawers, chrome bathroom accessories, smart home features, just to name a few. They deliver the kind of detail buyers didn't know to ask for, but immediately appreciate. Beautiful finishes create desire, but it's the strength of the surrounding market that creates security to support a purchase like this. Over the past decade, South Mississauga has significantly outperformed the broader market, with nearly 100% price growth compared to Toronto at 57 and the GTA at 65. That growth is driven by strong fundamentals, a mature waterfront community, established schools and amenities, limited ground-oriented supply, and direct transit access to downtown Toronto. That combination continues to support stronger long-term performance. If we dial into current prices of towns, specifically, South Mississauga towns are averaging at least 12% higher than broader Mississauga. For those same reasons we just mentioned, it's consistent, it's a reliable premium in current price and in price growth. So why? Why does South Mississauga have a premium? We mentioned some reasons, but some other studies show residents near water report 10 to 20% lower stress, higher social engagement, increased physical activity. The lifestyle we talked about in all those first few slides, that lifestyle isn't just emotional, it is measurable. And that is why waterfront adjacent neighborhoods show a structural pricing premium, stronger long-term appreciation, durable demand even in downturns, and greater upside in expansionary cycles. Scarcity protects the value. Now, look specifically at waterfront product. In South Mississauga's waterfront pocket, average home prices south of Lakeshore across all housing types increased 37% over the past 5 years, compared to just 13% for Mississauga overall. That translates into that consistent premium, 49% in Q4 of 2020 and 58% in 2025. It's not a short-term spike, it's a structural waterfront premium that continues to hold. It hasn't disappeared, it's just expanded. Just to add even more market support, Lakeview area average rental rates rival or even beat those of Toronto. Some incredible numbers here. Being able to buy ground-related, low-rise product with rents higher than Toronto for a fraction of the price. And larger low-rise units for the investors that want to buy, they attract stable tenant profiles over condo products. And here's where the opportunity becomes very clear. South Mississauga resale townhomes are averaging $1.135 million for product mostly 10 to 15 years old and dated. South of Lakeshore, where the true waterfront premium exists for completed communities, resale towns in the last 6 months trade at over $1.5 million. Those are real numbers. Those are numbers right now. Pier House starts at $799,900. This is a substantial gap and an opportunity to buy into the waterfront below the established resale benchmarks. And just to continue, if you drive over to comparable pre-construction sites just down the road offering back-to-back products south of Lakeshore, new back-to-back towns are 1.075 million. And classic towns are 1.5 million. That is prices on a price list. Pier House well below those thresholds again. Just incredible, incredible value. Now let's get to the meat and potatoes. These are the starting from prices per home. Look at all the cameras go up. You're all getting a price list. Just amazing value in every category. And to help tick every buyer box, Grand Haven is also offering a price guarantee. So what that means is simple. If pricing is adjusted downward before closing, purchasers are protected, receiving a credit on closing for the difference. That's real security in a market where confidence matters. It reinforces pricing stability, removes hesitation around timing, and shows that Grand Haven stands behind their launch positioning and value. Our deposit for every product is generously stretched to 10% over 270 days in digestible payments rarely offered in the market for low-rise. Our limited time launch incentives also include 4-piece stainless steel kitchen appliances, washer dryer, $8,000 decor dollars, a year free of auto fees, the price drop guarantee, a first-time home buyer price guarantee, which is an incentive Grand Haven's offering to assure your buyers that any rebates they are eligible for from the federal and provincial government that get passed will be passed on to them. Free assignment, lease prior to closing, and $0 cap development charges. They're passing savings right on from the city down to the purchaser. It's an exceptionally aggressive and well-structured offering. Site servicing will begin in May 2026, construction in November 2026, and completions will start December 2027. Start today. So we're open and we're here today through Sunday to bring clients in if you want them to tour the space. Allocations will happen next week and we will start signing on the 14th. Bank draft details, all procedures, everything is fully detailed on the portal. And just to summarize, Pier House represents the only classic non-stacked townhome opportunity within a landmark waterfront master plan. Positioned at the gateway to Lakeview Village with direct access to Lakeshore Road, it offers true waterfront living balanced by seamless sitting connectivity. The homes combine classic modern design with attainable pricing, all of it backed by Grand Haven's 50-plus years of trusted home building and their low seal reputation. We are excited to be working with you to bring this to market, and we know that we are all going to be partners in making this an absolutely huge success. We thank you all for coming up today. We're going to put up the broker portal QR code on the